What's up, everyone? My name is Josh, and this is Josh Unboxed. This is episode number 6, I think. To be honest with you, I don't really know or remember. I mean, it's actually been a while since I last posted a video, probably about 2 months or so. And, during those 2 months, I've been doing a lot of thinking about what I want out of this channel. Not only that, what I want out of me coming back into the sports card hobby. When it comes down to it, I'm a collector at the end of the day. When I started this channel, I wanted to focus on the investing portion of it because that's what everyone was doing. That was what was hot. And it really wasn't the route that I really wanted to go through or go to or towards. Like I said, I'm a collector. Before I jumped back into sports cards, I collected video games, starting from the NES, Super Nintendo, Genesis, PS1, 64, all the way up to PS4, Xbox One. And when I jumped in back into sports cards in May, I kind of left that part of collecting in the past. I ended up selling a lot of my collection to help me jump back into sports cards. I went into sports cards back in May because I wanted to invest into something different. Like I said earlier, I was a collector of video games, but after collecting video games for, I want to say, a good 15 years, it didn't really appreciate over time. Yes, I enjoyed collecting them. I enjoyed playing them. As I got into my later years of collecting video games, I started realizing that all I really want is the experience. So I stopped buying games just for the hell of it, of trying to build a big collection. I ended up selling a lot and really paring down and curating my video game collection into what it was. And then eventually I ended up selling it all so I could focus more on sports cards, because my initial aim was to pass it on to my son. Whatever cards I collected, all the cards I have, at the end of the day would go to him to do whatever he chooses or whatever he pleases to do with, whether it's to fund a house, fund a car, what have you. And along the way, I kind of got sidetracked. I kind of got caught up in the allure of making a ton of money off of sports cards, off of flipping sports cards, investing, and flipping sports cards. And I've come to realize over these past 2 months is that, at the end of the day, when you're actually like in it and collecting it, I'm in it for the long haul. To have a better understanding of that, just to give you a little background on myself, besides the video game collecting, I used to collect sports cards, basketball cards in general, back in the 90s. Penny Hardaway was my guy. Penny Hardaway, I loved him. I collected him over Jordan. And then in 96, when Kobe came along, I still collected Penny Hardaway. Even though me, being an LA guy, Penny Hardaway is just still number one to me. I left the sports card market in 98 during Vince Carter's rookie year. And then I ended up jumping back in 2012. So there was a long gap. And it was quite a shock. I jumped in during Prism. When Prism first started coming on board, I was ripping boxes of second year Prism, ripping boxes of first year Select, Court Kings, Crusade, what have you. And it was fun. And that lasted for about a year or so, and then I went back into video games. But now I'm in it for the long haul in terms of sports cards. And, I jumped in May, but not without doing research before jumping in. Back in January, a couple of coworkers and myself, we started getting that feeling of, how much fun it was to collect. And that's what I really want to get out of it. In terms of the monetary, that's going to go to my son. In terms of the collecting aspect of it, that's me. That's me enjoying the cards that I have. That's me enjoying getting cards like this. It's me just collecting. I want to enjoy the collecting aspect of it. That's what I want. I'm not going to lie. I got influenced by the influencers. FOMO is real. I was buying guys like DeAndre Ayton, trying to hope that they hit, and when they increase, sell them off and buy a different card. So I want to kind of focus this into a different direction. I'm still going to talk about those things. I'm still going to talk about cards I've bought. But in terms of investing or flipping, I'll let you be the judge, or I'll let you decide what you want to do with what cards I'm showing you. Whether you feel that there's some value in them and you feel that they may go up. I mean, I may talk about it here and there, but at the end of the day, what I'm really aiming for is to build a collection that can get passed on to my son. Basically, at the end of the day, I'm just collecting what I like. There's cards that I like, that I feel are beautiful, that may be rare, that may be scarce, like cards that fit my collection, cards that I love in general, players that I like, players that I believe in. And that's the majority of it. Now, yes, there is going to be some portions of it in which I buy guys that are short term flips, right? Flips, not investing, flips. That's the route I truly want out of my jump back into the sports card market. If I'm collecting what I like, that's the enjoyment that I'm getting out of it. They may go up. There's a good chance a lot of these cards will go up. There's a good chance that some of these cards might go down, but I'm hoping that I win more than lose. It's all for the benefit of my son. Whatever he wants to do with these cards, he can do whatever he wants. I enjoy just owning the card. I enjoy just owning the card and getting the chance to look at them and and say, yeah, I own these cards. These are nice cards to own. These are nice cards to own. I'm a basketball fan. I enjoy the history of the game. I enjoy everything about the game. I love sports. I'm a sports guy. So my focus on this channel going forward is just what it is. It's collecting, whether it's basketball cards, football cards, baseball cards. I plan on showing you guys my mail days, my PSA submissions, cards that I plan to submit to PSA. And yeah, I'll talk about the cards and talk about why I like the cards, why I may feel these cards are undervalued. But it doesn't change the fact that I'm a collector, and that's who I am. My name is Josh, and I'm a collector. It's what I enjoy the most about this hobby, whether it's sports cards, trading cards, Pokemon cards, whatever. My son and I open Pokemon cards. We've been doing that for, I want to say, for a year, and it's fun. It's fun. Watching the enjoyment when we hit a rare card is it's fun. When you hit a full art card, the excitement in his voice when he does it is what gets me, what allows me to enjoy this aspect of the hobby, and that's what I'm ultimately here for. I started this channel, or I started this basketball card talk series in hopes of trying to follow the herd of investing and talk about cards I'm investing in, how to be a better investor, so on and so forth. And I kind of realized that, as much as I have knowledge in this, it's not where I want it to go to, because you do that enough, and it feels like I lose a little bit of the passion as we go through it, which is hence the 2-month hiatus. It wasn't fun. It wasn't fun. It was just trying to think of, okay, what kind of topics can I talk about? What can I say about investing and all this stuff? And it really just, sometimes it just got difficult to think of something that would appeal to the masses. And this is just me doing me. I feel this is the direction that I want to go. This is the direction of the channel. And whether you guys like it or not, it's up to you. If you guys want to join along for the ride, more power to you. I hope you guys do enjoy, and I hope you guys do find some value in what I'm providing. Whether it's talking about how to diversify your collection, how to consolidate your collection, how to pare it down, curating cards that I'm buying into because I feel good about them and I really do like them, and it's not so much of a money grab versus a card that, one, I enjoy, and a card that, two, I see potential value in. A little tip is that sometimes the most obvious play is the best play. A lot of people are always into trying to grab the sexy picks, like the sexy guys, guys that no one's ever talked about. So you could flex on Instagram saying, "Oh yeah, I've been buying in on this guy for the past 3 months," and yeah, it's cool, but it's a gamble. It is a gamble, and this is a topic that I do plan on diving more into as we go along. But this video is mainly about finding your lane. I guess we could say that, finding your lane in the sports card market. What are you here for? Hopefully, me providing you guys the explanation as to why I'm jumping back into the sports card market can help you kind of look inside and kind of think to yourself, what am I in it for? If you're in it for the money, great. Then do you focus on that, But if you're in it because you really want to enjoy what you're doing, then enjoy it. Enjoy the ride. Don't get influenced by the influencers. There's so many things there. Try not to get too swept up into it. keep yourself grounded. Stay focused. You have a game plan, stick with it. That's the best you can do, because hype is a crazy thing. Stay focused, and I think that's part of the reason why I guess I'm making this video. Always bring it back to what you're in it for, and I think you'll find it more enjoyable in that way. Like, this is why I'm back in the hobbies, because I enjoy it. I enjoyed opening packs back in the 90s and collecting cards, having binders full of cards. I think that's what made it more enjoyable to me. Now I have slabs of cards that I enjoy holding on to. Past 2 months have been nice, just not really focusing or worrying about if my card is going up or my card is going down. Just appreciating what I have and appreciating the cards that you have and that you have in your collection. I just wanted to give you a little insight as to why I've been out for so long. For my however many subscribers that are into sports cards, I do plan on making more content. I plan on doing a mail day video pretty soon. I'll probably film it after this, just to show what kind of cards I got. I feel that discussion is part of the fun, bringing back that passion for myself to sports cards and sports cards collecting. So with that being said, my name is Josh. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever you guys want to do. For me, it's just a platform for me to discuss and share my passion with you guys and share the stuff that I love and what I've been picking up. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, my name is Josh, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Later.